how did we manage to snatch a point from that? Was that what we deserved in the end?
No. I thought Shells were the better team all throughout the match. We've put in two very, very good performances prior to this game, away to Derry and away to Drogheda, and I felt we deserved something out of both those games, but we never got at it, and we played really well in those two games. And tonight we were very, very poor, and we managed to sneak a point in the end, so very pleased with that, and it's really positive, shows a little bit of character, but we were very poor in the whole match. I thought Shells, as I said, were the better side.
And why do you think that was? Why weren't we up to our best?
Sometimes, you know, you get a little bit of tiredness with players. Sometimes you get a little lack of focus, if you like. I think all over the park, our energy looked low tonight. I know we had a difficult trip away to Derry, but Shells played as well at home on Friday. So I just couldn't put my finger on it. I just thought they kicked the game off and they got into our faces fairly early, and they kept the momentum up, and we couldn't get into our stride at all. And it's very difficult, you know, once a team starts to dominate you for so long to actually change it. But change it we did. We threw the two centre halves forward both occasions, and the two of them come up and nicked us a point.
And you sacrificed Peter McMahon as well early on.
Yeah, I just felt Pete wasn't getting in the game, and sometimes that happens. And we had Dinny on the bench. He was a natural striker, so we decided to change him. And you know, it wasn't just Pete. He was playing under par tonight. The whole 11 of them in the first half, to be fair.
I suppose something you've been doing quite recently was throwing Macmillan up front, and it finally paid dividends for you, didn't it?
It paid dividends down in Cork as well. So we got a late goal from Evans flick on, and we got a penalty there in the last minute. So I mean, you have to do that. I mean, to be fair, you know, we were poor tonight, and we needed to change it. We needed to make things happen. So we did. We threw the two centre forwards up. We felt that they'd be a handful for their back four, and that proved.
It was a bit of a contentious decision for the penalty that Shelbourne got.
I didn't think there was anything contentious about it. I just thought it was an absolutely diabolical decision. For the life of me, I thought it was a dive. And there's too many of those decisions going against teams, all teams. I mean, I spoke to Alan before the game in relation to the decision that went against them against UCD, which was embarrassing, to be quite honest with you. And I have to question the training that's going on, that, you know, some of these decisions are costing clubs points, and it's affecting us.
FAI Cup on Friday. If we play like that, will we get through?
No, I went to watch Avondale against Sheriff on Sunday, and they were very good. They won the game 2-1, very tenacious side, a lot of really big lads in the team, and they'll be a very tough nut to crack. They got a good result, as I said, against Cherry Orchard in the last cup final they played. They have a couple of experienced players in the team, and it's going to be a very difficult game. So we have to dust ourselves down, have a look at the video, take some positives out of it, and hopefully prepare well for the game on Friday. It's going to be a difficult game.
Does that mean you'll be ringing the changes?
Well, you always have to ring the changes. You're always mindful of the fact that, like, you know, to play two games in 3 days nearly, it's very difficult. It's very difficult at this level to mentally prepare players who are going to work sometime during the day, and then having to come and play another game, having been up in Derry on Friday. So, you know, I have no problem changing the squad, as I said, because most of the players this season have been very good.
Just finally on the goal scorer, Keith Ward, he held his nerve really well, didn't he, at the end?
Well, we were debating whether to take him off for the last 15-20 minutes, so we're glad we kept him on, because, you know, he does keep us cool in those situations. And after poor performance, I suppose, you know, it was a great finish. He'd done the same in Cork in the last minute as well, so he's had that scenario once or twice, so he's come up with a good tonight.
Thank you very much.